Okay, so it's been a while since we last spoke to each other. I just want to talk about the two latest things I purchased online and just do a quick catch up with how I've been doing and how things have been going. So I've been watching a lot of watercolor videos and trying to figure out which watercolor set I want to move to next, because I was doing plein airs, but I was doing a plein airs with a really bad student a student product of watercolors. It was Newton, and I can't remember what, but it was a student version, and all the paints inside the tubes had separated. So I did want to start thinking about doing investment paints. So I decided to start collecting. I started collecting Holbein paints. So that's the choice I went with too, because I feel like they're within my price range, and they're good quality. I believe Daniel Smith's ranges around $16, while Holbein, these two range around $6 to $7 if you're lucky. So I got these ones. Each of these tubes, they're 5 milliliters, kind of small, and they are $6-7-ish. And I got them from Deserre. If you want to do an order with Deserre, they don't have a lot of colors, but they do carry them. Also, Curry's carry the Holbein watercolors as well. And I do prefer to use Holbein, obviously, because of the price range and the quality. And these are actually the preferred watercolors of Hayao Miyazaki. That's how initially I got interested in them. So I got 3 colors because my friend Rosie is sending me a set with Daniel Smith watercolors so I can get started. And then eventually I'll be collecting my own watercolor kits and sending them out. So, yeah. So I'll just do a quick run through of the colors. I got a titanium white, because the set she's sending me does not actually include white, and I figured I'd just buy a tube just so I can have my own color white, because I do use the color white. Like, you can use subtractive coloring, but I do use white when I'm mixing other hues of color. This one should be my Opera, and then I chose a brilliant pink for the other one. So her color sets that she's sending me are a lot of browns, greens, and blues, and no pinks. There are some purples in between. So I decided to also order, because there's like a $39 free shipping thing. So if I order from Deserre again, I'll probably order in-store pickup. I don't actually hate the company. They do carry the stuff I like, but I would do an in-store pickup because they don't carry a lot of stuff I like in store. So I got this as an add-on, and it is a archival ink Micron, and it's 005. So it's actually it'll be quite small, so I don't know if we can focus on that. I have like one hand. It's quite small. Struggle to put that back on. Okay. We're doing it. And I got this. I got a Faber Castell brush set, and I know people get the cheap sets from Amazon, but I decided to get this one because I would get it sooner. And I might as well. So this was like around $10. And the Micron pen was around $3 or $4. But yeah, this is like around 10 or 11 with water brush pet, and this will be good for plein airs when I travel. I actually do watercolors a lot. I just do a lot of requests from the kids. So, and I also ordered a set of half pans for I ordered a set of half pans so I can have some and rotate my paints around, because my friend ordered some for me, and also send them a copy of all my paints. So really, I'll probably be opening up these today and filling my tubes up, but I actually wanted to make sure that I did a double wash of the half pans I bought, so they're off to the side drying. That's why they're not in the video. And this total was like a half pan set that was like this big, was around like $45 with tax, and there's no shipping, so you can imagine what it would be if there was shipping. So I will move on to talk about the tea I bought. So again, rip, I actually poured out these teas. I'm not going to be using them, obviously, because just the crossing contamination thing. I did just film my last video with the things on top of them. But these are the 3 teas I bought from Misty Monty's, and they are a really great Canadian tea company. I believe I would call them a tea party. Tea company. I believe they're situated in Waterloo or Guelph in that area. So here are the 3 teas I bought. They are the Hansel Gretel. It is a chai tea, and you can tell that it's actually a very beautiful tea. Like, look at it. Oh my gosh, like, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous to look at. So I was thinking about trying it, so in case I want to buy several sets as a Christmas gift. So here's a Hansel Gretel tea. It has a black tea, ginger, cinnamon, cocoa beans, safflower, white chamomile, star anise. There's a giant piece of star anise in the bag, and natural flavors. And it is a gingerbread chai black tea. The poll quote is, "Ever been to a Christmas market in Berlin, Germany, or Kitchener, Waterloo? Love the taste of gingerbread? This spicy tea is great at any time of the year. Try this luscious gingerbread chai on its own or with a touch of milk/sweetener and open up a whole new level of taste enjoyment to your cup of tea." So I do agree. I think I would put like some condensed milk or some heavy sweetener in it. Like it is elevated by some milk. I don't know how spicy it was. It wasn't that spicy for me, but I obviously had it in the summer, so I don't know how I feel about that now. Yeah, I had to step away for a second because the neighbors or kids were in our backyard playing basketball. They don't live here. They live like the next townhouse over. So again, this is the Atlantis. It turns blue when you brew it, and then the pull quote is, "Feeling like treating yourself to a spa day? This tea will transport you in an instant. A luxurious blend of natural ingredients, including spectacular petals of the butterfly blue pea flower. Stunning tea will look like it was dipped straight out of the sea around Atlantis." And it's actually a very delicious tea. I've had it before. I actually ordered my second giant bag of it. It's my most highly recommended tea, and it's caffeine free. So if you're like struggling to sleep at night but you still like drinking tea, this is like the go-to tea. And it is organic chamomile blossoms with butterfly blue, rose, and lavender. It has first grade organic Egyptian chamomile blossoms, organic rose petals, organic lavender petals, and butterfly blue pea flower. So I definitely recommend this of all the products you can try in the store. And this is caffeine free, and the previous one was the black tea that's the only product I bought that had caffeine in it. So moving on to the third product, which is my Aristocratic Slumber. I'm just like very tongue-tied right now because I'm just like having to disengage myself from the basketball playing neighbor. So this is a cream Earl Grey decaffeinated black tea, and they have a caffeinated one. This is their decaffeinated spin-off, which is great for me because I'm trying to drink less caffeine in the evening, but I do like drinking tea. So it has black tea, cornflower blossoms in it, which I do love. That's why the Earl Grey tea one from David's Tea had these, and they removed the cornflowers. So I did not want to drink it anymore, and I started buying this one which has cornflowers in it, and I do love the blue cornflowers in it, and you can just see them. They're so cute. And it has natural flavors, does not contain any milk or dairy products. Delightfully naturally decaffeinated version of this classic tea, which is a favorite of many people throughout the world. If you enjoy Earl Grey tea, you will enjoy this smooth tasting cream Earl Grey. So I would like to have the caffeinated version, but I just wanted to get a decaffeinated version right now because of the stressful environment that we live in. But I can imagine if this was caffeinated, it would be crazy, and I would be crazy addicted to it, and it would be my go-to Earl Grey. Well, for now. Anyway, these 3 teas were not the 3 teas, but these teas were at the tea festival in Toronto. and the vendor usually visits there. I'm not sure about this one or the Hansel and Gretel ones, but definitely the Atlantis was. Anyway, I do recommend getting some of these teas. This is a Canadian company, and I believe if you order $35, you get free shipping. So that's just a quick run through of what I ordered online. So I'm just gonna take a break. So I decided to re-record the video because I didn't like the angle the other one was in. So I'm feeling better. I was a little haphazard because I was like, I can't have the window open. There's a kid outside. You can hear the fan in the background. It's just gonna be there. Like there's gotta be something keeping me cool. Anyway, it was a long time since I was recording. I didn't really want to record any quarantine content because that's very depressing for me, just because I'll know the footage to look back at and remember that we were in quarantine. Like it's much less for everybody else but more for my own feelings and sanities. And yeah, quick notes that I was talking about in the other video. Yeah, Muji North America is gone. David's brick and mortar is gone. The online store is still there. Muji Canada still exists. Apparently somebody tried to create a space army, which is kind of weird, but it's a thing that happened. And yeah, it's been a very bizarre time. I'm really glad that we still have Muji Canada. I'd like to purchase something from there, but they ship from Muji North America, so we'll see what happens. And what else? Yeah. Also, social distancing. I've been social distancing since January 29th. It's not been fun. And also, going out. I've been talking to my friends, but we're noticing a lot of people are wearing face masks. Apparently it's a higher percentage in the city, but in our area we have a lot of rich people who think they're above wearing face masks, and everyone else should wear a face mask to keep them sick. So I don't know if they're inadvertently spreading the virus in our community, because Vaughan is an area that has been affected by COVID. I'm just hoping that nobody really gets sick. There are 3 instances that had COVID breakouts at our Mongo's, Fortino's, Nature's Emporium, and Walmart. And yeah, the people who are not wearing face masks are really old, like 60, 50, like 55 plus. And then the really young, who are like 14. I was really appalled seeing a young 14-year-old couple not wearing face masks, walking around in Fortino's. I was just flabbergasted and disgusted. And it's just like something we're gonna have to deal with. I don't know if, yeah, I just hear all the stories about young people partying. So, I will do another concise update later. But I am going to cut this video for now. And thank you for tuning in. I missed everybody. I missed all my friends. I've been trying to keep in touch with people and stay engaged, and I'll let you know more of what's going on in my life later, and post some more work because I have been studying watercolor online, and I'll share the results I've been using. Anyway, peace and see you in the future.